It's time for the Hickory Run Ice Bowl in Whitehaven, PA. This ice bowl will be a very icy one indeed, as the entire course is a sheet of ice. To see who will slide into first place, stay tuned as Disc Golf Monthly starts now.
Welcome to Disc Golf Monthly, the show that brings you a step closer to the fascinating sport of disc golf. I'm Andrew Big Dog Sweeten. Sitting next to me, my co-host, Allie Mighty Mouse Wilkinson. And today we're bringing to you the Hickory Run Ice Bowl that was run in Whitehaven, PA by the Bear Claws organization. They had 75 players that showed up, and boy, was it a true ice bowl. It was some kind of icy, wasn't it, Allie?
Just one big sheet of ice. There wasn't a dry patch to be found anywhere.
Yeah, on our drive up there, actually, for this event, we were shocked when we got partway down Route 80 and saw trees just absolutely broken over on the side of the road, some bent 100% over, touching the ground. There was a sheet of ice everywhere. It made for play that was very, very difficult for these players. So let's move on to the segment by Carl Cubbage telling us about the history of the Ice Bowl.
In disc golf, individuals compete in their respective divisions for the lowest score to win tournaments. They can compete for cash if they are pro, or they can compete for prizes if they are an amateur. In the wintertime, competing can be quite a chore depending on where you live. Winter tournaments to the north are snowy, windy, and temperatures can be sub-freezing. In an effort to make the most of the poor weather, Rick Rothenstein, formerly of Disc Golf World News, conceived of a concept in disc golf tournaments that's become a yearly tradition in the sport of disc golf, the Ice Bowl Tournament. Ice Bowl tournaments are held anytime between January 5th through February 24th. In these tournaments, participants play for the spirit of charity rather than cash and prizes. The tournament was first held in January of 1987 and played at Albert Oakland Park in Columbia, Missouri. This tournament was tournament director Rick Rothenstein's way of creating some disc golf competition in the dead of winter. There are few rules governing what goes into Ice Bowl tournaments. The only three are as follows. Number 1, Ice Bowl tournaments must never be postponed nor canceled due to inclement weather conditions. Number 2, wimps and or whiners need not apply. And number 3, you must be there. Excuses for not being there are not accepted. A total of 75 players were not wimps nor whiners in the 2008 Hickory Run Ice Bowl, in which the Ending Childhood Hunger charity received the proceeds from this event. Organization representative David Ritter was on hand for the event and had this to say about this Ice Bowl.
Well, we are very humbled. We were invited by the local Disc Golf Association to take part in their tournament here at Hickory Run State Park today. And they offered to support our charity, which is Ending Childhood Hunger. We service a little bit over 20,000 families with children annually, and we go out and we help families that have what we call food insecurity. They don't have enough food to feed their family and their children.
Another special event that takes place at Ice Bowl tournaments are the soup and chili cook-offs that take place after the first round. This tournament's winners were Deb and Joe Katansky, with Deb's down-home jambalaya as best soup, and Mike Solt with number 3 IPA as the best chili. On a cold day like this, there's nothing like a bowl of hot soup or chili after an icy round of disc golf.
Bowl of chili really hits the spot. It's a little icy out there today, a little bit tough on the throwing, but a little chili definitely takes the chill off.
This event was a must-be there for even those local club members who were injured and could not play, like Mike Paget from Jim Thorpe.
I'm out here watching my friends play golf. Got hurt at work, but I can still watch them play sitting in my chair here. It's cold, but it's still comfortable just sitting and watching. This is an annual deal that they play once a year right at the start of the year, and good to see all my friends playing.
The course was rough to play on due to icy conditions. Conditions made the disc behave a lot more like a hockey puck.
Very much so. You need to lay up. You need to be pretty safe, otherwise you're going to go right past.
In spite of the icy conditions, players don't seem to mind, as players all know that this tournament is all about the spirit of charity.
Disc golf communities all over the country are running these ice bowls as a way of raising funds and food for various charities. The charity that we have selected is the Economic Commission of Luzerne County, and specifically the charity that these funds and foods are going to are for Ending Childhood Hunger. That is the specific charity that we're going to try to do this for, and raise a lot of quality food and money for this event. It's the type of thing where disc golfers are just doing good things as a way to promote our sport, but also to give back to the community as well.
I think the spirit of the Ice Bowl really is for people to come out. Obviously, the main thing is to really bring awareness to a variety of charities, typically food and hunger related. For the most part, we decide various groups. We're actually donating to the Ending Children's Hunger locally here in Wilkes-Barre.
Anyone can run an Ice Bowl tournament. For more information about Ice Bowl tournaments, log on to the official website at www.icebowlhq.com. And that's this month's What About Disc Golf segment. For Disc Golf Monthly, I'm Carl Cubbage.
Well, thanks, Cubby, for that informative information about the history of the Ice Bowls. It's good to know that we have an event out there that raises money for charity. It's mostly about fun. Sounds like a good time. And indeed, that's what people are having up here at Hickory Run Ice Bowl. We're going to be seeing coverage of the amateur ladies division. And who are we going to see, Allie?
Well, Big Dog, we're coming in on basket number 13, which is actually the 15th hole that these ladies have played in this round so far. And leading into this is Marie Fry with a 126. Behind her is Maureen Macroline with a 134. Next we have Mary Pomeran with a 135. And following that is Katie Stosh with a 143. So it should be interesting coverage to see.
Yeah, that sounds like a good group of ladies, and we should have a lot of fun watching them wrap up their tournament here.
And we'll do that right after this break.
Hi, I'm Brian Schwerberger, and you're watching Disc Golf Monthly, the show that brings you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.
And we're back as the ladies approach hole 13 here at Hickory Run State Park. Getting ready to throw. Marie's leading with a 126. Maureen Mackerline has a 134. Mary Pomeranz holding a 135, and Kate Stash has a 143.
Here we get a brief look of hole number 13. It's 277 feet. And here comes Marie on her first shot.
Oops, she got some tree. It's going to be tough, even with the ice out on the course. There's Maureen. Ooh, nice. Get a little
Beautiful
skip.
shot.
Wow, look at that skip. Oh. But the tee pads, I know Bob Zadie put about 300 pounds of rock salt down on all the tee pads. It was so bad. Here's Kate. Skip on the ice. Oh, too bad that log was there. She had another 20 feet easy.
Here comes Mary, and she's deciding to throw a forward hand throw.
Flick. Oh, she got a tree too. It's got to be tough out there. Marie's second shot.
Beautiful backhand and a nice skip as well.
Mary has a tough stance here. It's bad enough doing this when it's not slick with ice. She caught a little tree and it got a big S out of it. So she's down closer.
Katie should probably throw a thumber here because it'll come down a little to the right, which is where she wants to be.